can we do this? Huh? Someone's liking something that they haven't seen yet. That's pretty quick. Hi, Jackal. H-I-J-K-L. Hi, Jackal. Have I done that one before? Hi, Jack L. Female Jack. Jack in a box. Jack plugin. Jack be nimble. Jack be quick. How is everybody tonight? Although it's only me, and only me. Great phone. Run over it, but somehow it still works. Just can't see anything on the screen. Somebody came in, took a peek, saw there was nothing here. What do I want to talk about tonight? I had a whole bunch of things that go on during the day, and I get home late, and I really don't have much time to prepare, and I should be preparing, and I shouldn't even be on here and till it's done. Till it's done. Doctor, D-E for D, and A-R for R, saying dear. Dear, Dr. Dear. Things I talked about, I sort of feel like I'm all over the place. I'm not sure. Not sure if I showed you this design in the last video. Okay, where M comes in, the loop to loop, or the W that comes in, the M or the W, whether you're above or below. I don't like this light. I'm still having trouble with my light. The E-I, and then O, right? And then this, the way it looks like, it's all going down to the center, but if you take a good look, they're all pyramids in the corners. This 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-point star, sailboats, and also the crown, the stop sign. What does it mean? I don't know, but that's okay. I don't have to know very much. I know that Rover and Grover told me to take the revolver and come on over. Revolving doors. Revolving doors with Grover, and all of a sudden I can't see anything anymore. We've just been interrupted. How you doing, Kitty? Again, we're starting the video with Kitty. Who do we have joining here? Unless the first one that's here is actually me. Okay, let me see what I'm going to talk about right now. I want to talk about cat. The word cat. The word cat in French is marked Q, U. Wow, I'm having problems already before I begin. Q, U, cat. How is it marked in French? Cat, 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 quatre, quatre. Q-U-A-T-R-E, which is almost like saying 4-3. It seems like everything is 4-3, 4 and 3. Quatre, because of the way it's spelt. Or Qatar. Not sure if you can see this. The lighting wires running here. How can we fix this? If I show it like this, is it better? No. Maybe it's the white light that I'm running with. Okay, maybe it's better like this. Here's the word cat. 3, 1, 2. What I'm going to do with the word cat is I like to give the initial meaning communication, angle of transition. 4, quatre, 4, meaning quatre. Cat is the way it's said. Sank, like to sink or sank a boat, but the sink is where the water is. And down the pipe she goes. What is it to sink? Okay, and it stays, there's a bottom drainage right over there where all the sediment gets stuck. I have that light in the back also that's seems to let me fix that light in the background. Maybe that's another light that no, that light can't go here. That light went up here. It's a terrible light, right? Wow, all this reflection, it's just terrible. It's just terrible. I'm not even set up. I got to prepare. What is this? Is that better? No, that's no better. Hold on a second. Just give me a second. Okay. Let's get back down to this. I'm just going to be playing with this. I had a piece of paper from work. 4. 17 and 21 equals 38. Gold equals 38. Gold is in first place only after the race is over and you've run first step, the qualifier, the preliminaries, the qualifier, and there's steps to get to gold. You just don't run one race and get the gold. You got to qualify. I'm just putting information together. Qualify in order to get the gold. Number 38. CNH. The Habs. Creation Heaven. Montreal. Quebec. It all seems to be set up around Quebec. Quebec number 53. It's almost like there's a ball over here and the pipe is this way and the other pipe is this way. I out of Quebec. Everything running out of the power of Quebec, and the flow is over here. And then there's an exhaust valve over here. Because in order for the ball to go forward, there has to be exhaust. I'm not sure if there's one exhaust or if there's two exhausts, but the ball can't move forward unless there's exhaust, almost like a motor. Keep your motor running, get out on the highway. So what I'm talking about here is where 4, cat, and 5 come together, and that's where they call it the sun. 5 and 4 is the numeric value for the sun. 9 times 5, 45. That is the word F6015 X24. Now I'm doing this in basic. I can go and do the vibration times 2 equals 6 by 2 is 12. 1 and 2 equals 3. 15 by 2 equals 30. 3 plus 0 equals 3. Plus 6 for the 0 equals to 9. Times 2 equals 48. Equals to 12. Equals to 1 and 2 equals to 3. Alpha beta creation. Pluto day alpha beta creation of L. Female. Bat mitzvah 66. The reverse of 66 is 11. And my hand is getting tired. Give me a second. I'm going to see if I can find my stand, because I can't hold this camera and do this. It really fatigues me. So I got my stand here. Just give me a second. All these videos are long. There's a whole explanation that comes out of this. Just give me 1 second. Who's here tonight? Must be really boring. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas. Why do we have to do this every year? Why do we have to celebrate every year? Why are we celebrating? Is it because of the Santa Claus? If we don't celebrate or we stop celebrating, then they won't believe that we're happy. They're going to think on one day that we've been happy for the whole year. If you're good or you're bad. Now I'm going to have to adjust the focus on this. Let me adjust the focus on this. Wow, I don't know where the focus is on this. Give me a second. Just give me a second. I'm a little bit behind schedule. I'm looking for camera. Camera. Wow, do I have 2 cameras on? Okay, cancel that out. Okay. Well, that was pretty weird. I can't get the focus on here. This is not good. Love it. Whitney here, Washington State. How you doing, Whitney? I'm here. Caddy can sew. Well, so what? What are you sewing? It's funny the way in English we use the WH that comes together, and in French we use the Q for the question. Even this thing is interesting. Even QWERTY is interesting. 8, 5, 5, 9, 2, 7, 3, 9, 6, 7, 3, 2, 1, 8, 7, 6, 8, 7, 6, 4, 1, 1. So what comes out on what row? And how is this used? You see the angles? This is the way they all connect. In this angle, they don't connect straight down. They don't connect straight down, and they're 3/4 overlapped on every single one. Here, they're straight down. And this area over here is where your moon connects. Right in here, right in these empty spaces. And this area over here, this 5 position, is actually the one area that's in the middle of 8 other areas of a total of 9. So if you take the total of 8 that surround it, or the total of actually 4, so 5 equals to 1.25 because all we need for measurement are the corners. 5 equals 1.25 or 512 basic memory, 256, 16 by 16. 256 divided by 2 equals to 128. Divided by 2 is 64. Whoop, 128 divided by 2 equals 64. Now, when you upswing it, 64 and 64 you think is 128, but to a single digit, it's actually 38. And we're back to gold. Gold in the moon and memory. 38 and 38, when you run it twice, it becomes 67, or the spirit of 76. And again, we're back to the moon. 4 and 5 equals the sun. 9 times 5 equals to 45. And again, I don't have this. I'd have to hold the paper up a little bit higher. 9 times 5 is 45. Well, first of all, I didn't finish with the 4 corners. Since 5 is the center to 8, and the total, when you count 1 through 9 for area space, equals to 45, 9 divided by 45 equals to what? What is the value? There's 9 areas. The total is 45. What is the average? 9 times 5. 5 is the average of all these numbers. Now, 9 times 6 is 54. 54. 9 by 6 is 54. And that's the sun. We create it by 1 times 4, 1 plus 4. Number 14. The letter N. Now, 9 plus 5 equals to 14. 9 plus 6 equals to 15. 3.1415. The total is 29. 3.141592. And created with 5 and 1 is 6. 1 and 4 is 5. So we're going to go online. The first 6 digits of pi. I'm just trying to fix my camera. Wow, imagine. Wow, this is just lovely. I should put some tape up here, see if I can get away this glare somehow. Somehow get away this glare. Let's see. Am I getting away the glare? Okay, let's do it like this. So the first 6 digits of pi. $3.14159265. Electric company in the high gateway to the birth of the beta creation and the golden moon of one beginning memory. 338 the pigs. Rotation and creation in Jupiter, Nibiru and creation through the moon. 258097, Jesus of time, area, space. I'm just trying to go through my own, what do I think about the numbers? So anyways, that's where we get the same thing. And that comes out of 9 times 5 and 9 times 6. When you add this, it remains the same. 9 times 6, 54, plus 9 and 6 equals to 69. Rotation. 9 times 5, 45. Plus 9 plus 5, 14 equals 59. 59 and 69. Rotation in time. E-I-E-I-O, 59 minutes, 59 seconds around the clock. So I'm just going to take this off right now. I want to, maybe I'll put it on myself. I want to see if there was anything said on the comments. See, I'm looking this way. I need the camera like right in front of me. Can you see this? Okay, how do I do what? I'm going to go skip over what I'm doing and ask me a more direct question because I just can't guess. And if you're new to this, then maybe you'd be new to the rest of everything that's here. It's all in our mind. It's all in our mind. You think you're seeing colors, but you're not seeing anything than what you think. Okay, enough fooling around. Okay, showing off the apartment. Okay, let's stay away from that. Okay, how do you turn the letters into words so fast when you're reading out the letters of pi? I already know what number 29 is. I already know what number 14 is. I know what the numbers are, and I'm only using a basic scale. 99 is for Jupiter, and there's other ways to do it because the alphabet can be switched depending which codes you want to use. Right now, because I haven't filled this into a system yet, using multiples of 2, 3, and 4. I use the multiples of 2, 3, and 4 because of what the vibration of this planet is. It's at 432 or 234. So I use that. The reflection side of 234, okay, is 6, 7, and 8. And that will be 8 and 2, 7 and 3, 6 and 4. Each scale tells me a different story. Sometimes I remember the story, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I go basically on what's happening on the planet. 2 and 8 is the cycle of the moon. 73 is Nibiru. Number 3 and number 2 have something very special about them. When you have the 2 on a cube, or you have the 2 on a card, they're both showing you that they have the same involvement with number 3. When you have the 2, if you're playing pool, you know that the 2 and the 10 are reflective of each other, and there's 7 in between, and 8 is the difference, added. 7 plus 1, the difference. You also know that in pool, that 8 is the second ball after the 10 is the second ball after the 8 ball, and it's a prime color. Blue, yellow, and I think, is it blue, yellow, and red that are the 3 prime colors? And I know that if I mix the yellow with the blue, I'm going to get green. Is that correct? So if I do get green, I now have the 6 and the 14 ball. 1 and 4 equals to 5. So at 14 will create your DNA, because the 14th letter is N. It is in the E family. The E comes before the N, and then we have to logically put together what it means having the E before and the E after. I haven't done anything. I've just made up some recipes. If I go back to pi, did I keep pi? I want to see if I kept pi. No, I didn't keep pi. And what I actually, with pi, is if you take a look with pi, hold on a second, I'm not on that screen. If you take a look at pi, 14 and 15 equals 29, 2 and 9 equals 11, 29 equals 29, and the next two numbers, 6 and 5, equal 11. So it becomes 11, 11, 11. 11 times 11 is 121, 83, and 38. Funny that 29 and 92. So 11 is a special number because it comes to be 1, 2, 1. Beta creation, alpha, beta creation. And then you go along with things that are natural in the universe. And I don't use anything other than what the smartest people in the world or what has been shared online. I don't make up anything myself other than the utilization of the scenarios of the mathematics. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2, I didn't make that up. And I didn't say that Mercury is a planet, because I'm quite sure there's a lot of people out there that know anything about Earth and the universe know, and I've seen and I've read that Mercury and Venus and Earth and Mars and Jupiter and Saturn and then there's others that go even deeper. They go into the constellations, and then they go into the planets and constellations and movement like Levet, or they do other things like the Messer cipher, the numbers that the mighty Messer does. Very interesting. I can't always figure it out. It's a little confusing for me because I haven't put enough time into it. But I have put enough time into a few of them to know of the logic that is in it. So we know that Mercury, but then we have to know Madame Curie, and then we know Mercury and Venus apparently have no moons. The next two planets that do have moons is Earth and Mars. So then we know off the dice cube that there's a one dot in between two dots, that we know there's two dots in between no dots, but the four is a reflective of it. So right away I go 2 moons of Mars and 1 moon of Earth. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 will create that 3 and 4. So I just use basics. And if you want to know more about numbers, there's places online called I think it's called the Gematria Scale. Let me see if I can find it here. Gematria Scale. Gematria Calculator. That's what it is. Okay, we're going to see if we can get this done. Let's see if we can do this. Where is my, okay. So yes, here it is. So I want to put in the word, I'm going to put in the word Jesus, and it'll say 74. 74, 11, ordinal reverse, 61. The total of this must be the reverse alphabet of the number 11 of the number of letters, which is 27. Reverse alphabet, 1 and 26 equals 27. So 27 times Jesus is 5 letters times 5 equals to 135. 74 and 61. 61 is the numeric value for church. God, G-D, God, 11. And 1 times 3, 1 plus 3, 7, 11. 7, 11 in all rows. Jesus. I also like to use Jesus and revert it in French and say, I am. So Jesus is number 74, which is 1, 5, starts out with Mars, 1, 5, 1, 3, 1, 1, 5, 1, 3, 1. Talking about creation, Mars, and the moon. Cycle of the spirit. Then there's also another one which is called, I'm going to just say, words to numbers calculator. I'm not sure if this is it. So I'm not the only one doing this. Enter a number, 5. Calculate. No. Let's use something else. Let me see. Gematria. I don't remember what it is. Gematria calculator. Just there's another. This is not the only one. There's this one. Hebrew Online. Geometrics. There's another one. No, this is not it. Anyways, I don't remember which one it is. I can't remember everything. Sorry about that. Now, this is a basic one, but there's another one that'll show you all kinds of words that are with this. Like here's how about the Xcelru. We connect this to creation of day, 36, 30, the moon, the communication of the cat, and the gateway. And the reverse of this is cycle of the moon, God, electric company, any craps. It's telling me about 1 and 2. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2. 3 is not the same as any other number. Okay, I want to put this on me for a second. 1, 2, 3, and then we begin. We begin at 4 because 1 and 2, 2 is inside of 3, 1 is inside of 3, but 2 is crisscross inside of 4, and 1 and 2 are inside of 5. The 6 makes the difference of everything as it splits everything apart. Number 6. 6 this way and 6 this way. And then, the devil, Chris de Burgh, they were playing cards, and it could have been the Diamond 8. It could have been the Diamond 8. What was that song? What was that song with Chris de Burgh? Could have been the Diamond 8. Okay, I shouldn't look of how many people are online. There was another thing I wanted to speak about is the word Harry is 81999, and 8 and 1 is 9. Harry is 9999. And William says the will of I am. William and K8. K8. It's almost like saying K8. It's almost like saying AA. AA. William and Harry. This is where it begins for some reason. William is also known as Billy. I'm not really sure where we should go with this, what I'm supposed to do with this, but I know this is the separation and the new beginning. Somewhere in these words, Harry, 9999. William is 5 and 9. I am. Anyways, I want to get off of that. We were talking about the cat. We were talking about number 4. I also wanted to talk about Merry Christmas, which is mare meaning ocean, but it's male. And then they talk about the gateway and the birth and the word Mary, M-E-R, meaning ocean. Have you ever seen the word Mrs., Mr. and Mrs.? Maybe we can do this together. I just wish it was more equal here. I need someone to hold my camera. Hold on a second. The letter M, the letter R. You just want this and this for Mr. This is AR, Imar. We're not going to count that right now. We're just going to start with the consonant. But Mrs. M, R, S. And now we got seafood. But if we really just count these letters, let's not count the S. We have Mars with an S, and with the man, you have it Mar without the S. The spirit and the moon connects through the female. This is created by this letter. The S is created by the M. Resident angel. That's the way I like to call it. There are other things for R. You can say rover. You can say anything. But I just like to say the human being is with the R. 18 by 18 equals 324. 9 times 9, 1 plus 8, 1 plus 8 equals to 81 Venus. 18 plus 18 is 36. 36 and 324 is a 360 degrees that goes around man. Now there's 5.25 days left in the year. Earth to Earth. This will create Q, which is the 17th letter, and J for Jack, and E and O, and you have Joe, and I'm a law-abiding citizen. Joe, a law-abiding citizen. That's what this tells me, because when I see certain words, Joe, Jack, John, they're all the same word. Jack is a plugin. Joe, I like to count Joe as either Joseph, Sephorath, telling me something in the Bible that comes out with Joe. Jack is over here because it's 5 times 2. 5 plus 2 equals 10 and 17, or 1 and 8, creating the R. So you have a Jack, you have a Queen, and then all of a sudden, because birth comes upon us as angels, we have an R. So how does the R come into this area over here? It's pretty simple. This is in French, and in French it is the king, or the angel, or the Jack has been crowned. Am I making any sense? Hope you are taking care, sir. Oh my God, Claudia, how you doing? Been a long time. Yeah, I am. I'm much better than a lot better now than before. A lot better. Feeling strong. I just want to look at one letter. I've seen this letter. You remember Y2K? You ever see the Y drawn this way? That's the way I like to look at Y2K. It's a separation between the bottom and the top. Here is the I, as in Y. Here's your 2 hanging over. I end up going off my, you ever see the closing curtains? You go to the movie theater and you see a closing curtain. Let's not talk about this because it usually says the closing curtains say 2 and 5, which is Earth. Earth, 1/4, Moon, 3/4. So it seems like everything is run. Forget about the body. Everything is run through the mind. Anyway, so we did this part over here. We have the vibration over here. Then we have 9 by 9 is 81 plus 18. Again, the angel comes into place. Here's your creation of the half-life birth, 3 and 6, the 360 degrees. All zeros equal 6, as the O letter is the 15th letter. M13, A1, 14, plus 18 for the letter R, 32, plus S19, 51. 5 times 1, 5 plus 1. 3 times 2, 3 plus 2. They both equate to the same thing. Holy matrimony, man and wife, male and female, Mr. and Mrs. Both create the same thing. This 5 and 6 is also known as Yo 11, because now I work in the game called craps. I take games, whether it's blackjack, when in casinos, games all over. I didn't make any of this thing up. 5 times 6, 30. 5 plus 6, 11 equals 41. Or if you want to look at it another way, you can say 19. So in the spirit of the sun comes the birth. Why? 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 will bring me back to 5 and 4. That's the numeric value for fox pass in the sun. Why is it a fox pass? Because I believe during the war, they used to use the word foxhole. And the foxhole is the passage or the hideout. So we have 19, which is the spirit. Then we have 38, which is the gold, 19 and 19. And then we have 57, which is the moon. In the spirit of 76, the half-life, because everything is now altered. So are we following? Let me read some of this, and I'm going to get a glass of water. 606. I like to look at 606 as all zeros equal 6. To me, it's 666. But in this instant, it's all around 5. Everything around 5. 30, 31. I mean, that's the way I see it. I'd like to know what others see. And when it's an O like this, right? I like to look at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. Or I'll 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9. And then I can do this. Keep it between this. So the average in the center here is 5.5 Liberty. Do you follow this? Tell me yes, tell me no, tell me something so I can tell you. And the average here is 4.5. 4.5 and 5.5. Liberty through the foxhole in the sun. But when you do it this way, it becomes over here, and now it's 9 numbers. And that's this one over here, the E-world. Just give me a second. I have to go for something to drink. put the camera back on myself again, or sort of on myself. Can I see if I can get a little bit more light? Oh, I look huge, eh? Wow, this light ain't holding up. What a studio I have. What a studio I have. If you're out in Oklahoma and you need a tattoo, I can send you to one of the greatest tattoo artists in the world. And I'm not going to talk about the tattoos. It has to do with the ability to be mentally intact. Mentally intact, Jamie. I don't like the camera here while I'm looking at the comments. It's not proper. So I'm going to put the camera right in front of me again, and I'm going to go down. "42, 42, 42." What I believe, it doesn't mean that it's true, but 42, first of all, E-I-E-I-O, 42. The word 5 and the word 9, and there's something online that you can look up and put in 42, and it'll give you a whole bunch of lists, a list of other things that go with number 42. Or just write the word cat, C-A-T, C3, A1, T20 equals 24. It doesn't matter if it's 42 or 24. Is there a way to create this? 6 by 4, 24-hour day. 2 times 21. You have a blackjack, and the dealer has a blackjack. 21 each. How do we get 21? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals 21. When you're adding up numbers, they're telling you stories in adding up the numbers. And when you get to number 5, the 5 is in the center of all. There is no more than 5. And in fact, there is no more really than 4. It's all separation houses. If I was to make square, how can I do this? To me, this is what I'm doing. I mean, we can do a lot of things. I'm not sure if you can see this. 88. Just because of the number 5, creating a square from each one. Should I create a square around each one? Or is that 88? Should I create the square this way, or should I create the square through number 5? Or should it be a square and a square? I'm going to do this on paper. I have to keep picking up and putting down, and just let me get back. And we're going to get back to that 1111 also. So we have to have 9 numbers. So here's my dots for 9. But each dot occupies area space. So how do I do this? I really have to do this. And then I'm going to have to do this. And then this with no separation. The only separation you see will be the lines. So we have to get size. Does size matter? That's our question. So in each one of these, we have a separate dot. Whoop. Made a mistake. It's got to be here. So now we have 9, but we don't have 9. We have a dot here and a dot here and a dot here and a dot here. We're looking how many areas we have 4 corners that meet. So we have 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, 28, 35, 42, 49. In order to create it, we need 49. 7 by 7, Christ. 42, communication, 9 lives of the cat in the house. Cat in the house. Communication. Planet. Then we have 36, creation of the half-life. You can also say creation of the half-life or creation of the split of the light. And then you have 28 coming in through the cycle of the moon. Then you have 21, which is the cube added. The story is being told, but is it 1 cube? 1 cube is 6. 2 cubes is 12. 3 cubes is 18. Boom, we have to have 3 cubes for the first 18, and then we need reflection. The second 18. the total is 36. But the reflection that we have of 36, and we needed 3 and 3 cubes, and we need a 0 and a double 0 to connect it together. Here's my double 0. And how would my single 0 work? I don't know. I don't know what the design. Where am I? Am I in the? Yeah, okay, it's right over here. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Okay, I seem to be losing myself. Yeah, so we were talking 11s, right? So 29, 38, 47, Jesus, 56, student, birth, gold, time, Jesus, cross, student. And that's number 11, what it does. 11 by 11, 121. Plus 11 and 11 equals 143. DNA creation, birth in Mars, DC, black power. 1 and 1 is 2. 11, 11, 22, life. Life in the delta angle. 2 sideways triangles. Or you can look at it as the delta angle and the split apart, and this comes from Greek. I'm going to read the comments. I'm going to put this up and see where we got to, see where we are. Give me a second. I'm going to have to turn my head over here. There was a video tonight on Xcelru and the machines. I don't know if you came in the last one. The scenes. Have you ever seen the movie scenes and vacation? Movie scenes and vacation. Apparently, all vacations are faulty. Am I talking in code? No. Vacation scenes are faulty, and I have a link to it. I don't know if you saw it. And nothing you see is real, and don't believe anything online ever. Use your own judgment. Don't believe what anybody says. Use your own judgment. But keep your ears open and your eyes open, because you never know what the truth is, and you never know what a lie is. So let me read these comments. What is CSATA? 3-9 disguise kata, because that kata is very big. I've seen that before. 1-for-1. 1-for-1 exchange. You have 1 in the center, and you have 4 lights. So 1 light comes through the center, and it ignites the 4 corners to light up. How do we create it? How do we create it? By not being scared. The problem is today is that we gave the cards away. We gave all the cards away. How do I believe we free the cards? How do you believe we free the cards? That's what the question is. How do you believe we free the cards? If there is, and so far it shows in numbers, and what Nikola Tesla has discovered and has shared, and now they're using it, is power. The natural power. And we've given power away by wanting too much, by signing up, by taking credit, always taking credit, always buying, always advancing our credit on cars. It's now 7 years in advance, watching that it's more expensive to repair a car than to buy a new car because you don't need the trouble. But apparently that's not really true, at least not the way I calculate it. You're welcome, Kathy. Cat. Thank you, Kathy. Heavens divide. Absolutely. It's inside of us. Our passing day will be our liberty, that we no longer have to put up with the best spirit. BS. Best spirit. I believe that the power to believe and the power to do the right thing can set us free. But I mean, we're always liking and getting involved, especially in the like everything's been speeded up in the social media, and this liking bit and the surveys and getting involved in certain things have told the ultra world that, hey, we're doing fine. Yeah, let's go. Greenpeace, great. But is it a setup? If you take a look who's involved in everything, they say you can't, what is it called? A monopoly. No, there can't be a monopoly. And how come every time I go shopping, I look at everything and it says made in Bangladesh, made in Taiwan, made in Machina, the machine, China, made in China. I barely see anything that's made here. Imported by a company in Canada, imported and distributed by a company in the United States, but nothing's made here for the people, for the people, time, heaven, energy. Which people? We're going to do it better for you, but we'll move all the jobs somewhere else. It'll be cheaper. It's going to be cheaper. We can't afford it anymore. So our salaries go down and the price something costs goes down, but we have no money to buy it. But I'm not really supposed to be here for that. I'm here because the truth in the numbers will just open somebody's mind saying, hey, if these numbers are real to these words, then when God said, listen to my word, or I don't know any of the Bible excerpts, but there's all kinds of codes in the wording that is spoken. Some of them will tell you truth. Some of them will tell you a lie, but it doesn't matter if you hear a lie because the opposite is the truth. And then there's Jesus sitting the final dinner. Jesus is sitting at the table. Let me take a look. Jesus sitting at the table, the final supper. I mean, there's a giveaway in the picture. Okay, here it is in this picture here. Let me see. Just give me a sec. Whoop. Okay. Whoop. This guy over here. One hand up, one hand down. Blue and red pill. This guy is fully in blue. I want to take this down. I want to see it for myself. I want to see what you see on your screen because I'm off the screen right now. Okay, just 1 second. Yeah, this guy right here. This guy right here, sitting at the end. Here they're questioning and asking this guy at the end. He's saying, you do it all. I can't decide. You decide. This side and that side. And this guy seems to be ruling. This guy here is ruling, mad at everything. They're all looking at this guy for the question. And he's pissed. And look at his two hands sitting on the table over here. So this is the guy, okay, that this is not good, this person over here. I have no idea. Red shirt, split color, split color, split color, split color, green for freedom, all in red. 2 all in reds. Who are these 2 people? 3 all in reds. Split shirt over here. Dark blue, and look at his feet. We have to look at the feet. Then you have to look at the room. If you take a look at the top of the room, I don't know if you can see this, if there's too much light in here. You see the way it's they're all squares, almost like the dog pound. The 3 windows in the background, the way Jesus is sitting in the center. These are all tells, although you say man made the picture, but man made from information coming from elsewhere. Right, Michelangelo also, absolutely. The transference of the energy. There will always be 1 million fights around us. I'm in a quest to be the best human being I can be and change my world through that. I will not join fights, if that's what that says. Winning doesn't depend on me. Correct. The 8 doors. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I don't. Oh, the 8 doors. Oh my God, that's the heaven. Wow. 4 and 4. 4, 3, 4. Very interesting. I didn't see. For some reason, I thought they were carpets on the wall. Yes, rectangles. Very good. Yes, rectangles. But if you look at the ends, it's half rectangles. So you can almost think this piece in the middle. Oh yeah, there is. Is this a window? What do you call it? A molding? I'm just. Oh yes. Okay, so they're moldings. I have to put the whole picture together. Maybe even split it apart. I just wanted to show you one thing that I was splitting apart before. Just want to. Okay, I was working on something over here before I started. We're going to get off of that just because I want to get onto it, but I want to get onto it a different way. Here's a Canadian $50 bill. I like to cut things in half and rebuild them. And on the $50 bill, it's telling me an alternate story. Hold on, my phone is buzzing. I want to hear why. Usually I don't answer these things. Okay, very cool. I sent out a link to something that was online talking about, I don't even like to mention that, Eric. Okay, so we're going to finish off with this. So here's the $50 bill, and there's something in here. I just can't find it yet. I just don't know what it is. I don't know. On here it says time. And then it shows it this way. And then I'm going to then I turn it up this way. I don't really know what it means. I'm just trying to still figure this out. So this is what I do. I just play with things and see what I can do. Maybe I'll cut it over here. Copy, paste, rotate, flip, and then I'll bring this over here and see what this does. And then maybe I'll take the whole picture and I'll turn it to the right. And then I'll copy it and I'll paste and I'll turn it this way and I'll see what this does. I'm not really sure what it does. And now all of a sudden we see the face separation. I don't know what this is yet. Anyways, I'm off the subject right now. I don't even know where I was. The end of creation. That's what I'm looking at also. Absolutely. Well, what adds up to 10? Venus pentagram is rectangular geometry. Very interesting. So the square, here's the square. I mean, if you take a look at your keyboard and a dice cube, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, or it's 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, depending on what you're counting on here. See, there's 4 corners, but the cross shows me that there's 5 missing. So this is the 4, 5. This is the sun, which is opposite of 3, 6, the half-life creation of the birth. Here's the 1. 8 is missing, resident angel, which is creation of the half-life. See the way 2 are missing? Divided by 1. 2 and 7 come together. 4 and 5 come together. 5 and 4 come together. 3 and 4 come together. 6 and 1 come together. and 1 and 6. Although there's 8 missing areas, the maximum you can have is 6, because you are not the heaven. And you need the passing route. You need to pass. Nowhere on this dice, I mean, the maximum on this dice cube, let me see, the maximum on this dice cube is 6. If this was a mirror, if this was a light penetrating through, the highest one would be 6 and 1, 7. Every other side would be 5. So you'd have average of 5, 10, 15, 20. And then you'd have this side and that side, 7 and 7 and 14. So you'd have 20 and 14 equals to 3406. 14 plus 20, 14 minus 20. 34, 6 times 4, 6 plus 4. The beginning of memory, planets Mars and Saturn. All zeros equal 6. 26 equals 40 equals blue. 40 equals 46. 4 and 6 is 10. 1 plus 0 equals 1. All zeros equal 6. 16. 16 equals 7. Since the 6 can be flipped upside down, we can also say 91, and that is the numeric value for spirit, or 13 cards in the deck times 7 average equals 91, times 4 suits equals 364 days in the year, plus 1.25 for memory. But in all reality, if you want to look at it, we have 365.47 days, where it's 365.25, the difference is 22. Jesus of time on the cross, 22 is the numeric value, okay, for the letter V. The letter V, okay, in French means life. 365.47, 125 memory, 89, the high spirit birth, resident angel. 9 times 8 equals 72. 1 times 2 equals 2. Win a big red sun in Venus. Do you follow what I'm saying? I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'll just go like this. And then I'll go 1 second. And then I'll go like this. 365 days, 0.47. And then 125 memory by 89. The 89 will create 17 and 72. 8 and 9 again. 7 times 7 plus 1, 8. 7 times 1, 7. 7 times 2, 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. Passage through the moon. Cycle of the moon, high noon. I just like to play with it. I don't know what that means. We were asked what number 42 means. The word 5 and the word 9 are both numeric values of 42. There are designs that go along with this. Let me see if I can get into my, the designs. Where are they? In my library. Copy, print. Just printing a few things up. Print. Hold on a second. I pulled my printer plug out. Is that my printer plug? Is that my printer plug? Hold on a second. How is everybody tonight? Trying to go slow. I'm really trying to go slow. I mean, I jumped off a few subjects. I was on the subject of 18 times 18, which was 324, plus 18 is 36, and 324, which is our vibration, which is the division of numbers on the roulette wheel, in which we count 1 through 12 in the first section. The second section is like a differential that meets the engine with the back wheels. Is there a front differential also? It meets the engine with the transmission and the differential, which turns our wheels. So there's a whole, whatever is being done in life, we have all the answers. They're all out there. We just have to put them together. I don't know what it's going to give us at the end. Maybe it'll unlock something that'll give something for the good side. There's the good side and there's the bad side. And I mean, Jesus said it right away. I mean, whether he said it or not, but they couldn't stop what was said. And what was said is no gambling on the holy grounds. They were gambling there. They were doing all kinds of crazy things in that movie. I don't remember what it was. And that was just a clue to something. Pegasus 5775. Let me see. Wow, it didn't print what I was looking for. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get this again. Just wanted to print something really simple. And then there's, okay, I'm just going to print one of them. Just 1 second. Why is it not working? You know what? I have a printer, and I'm not really 100% sure how they work. Well, what pops up? The achievements of my son. So I didn't get what I wanted to show you, so I'm going to show it to you on the screen. I don't know why it didn't print it. Let me try and print it again. I'm losing my trend of thought. I do not like to lose my trend of thought. Okay, it's not working, so I'm going to show it to you on the screen. It's over here. This is your number 2. What number 2 does? 2, 11, 20. 2, 1 and 1 is 2. 2 is 20. B, T, K. The 2 will show you that there's 1 in the center, number 11. Then we have 29, 92, 38, 83, 47, 74, 56, 65. See the difference? This one shows that there's a divider on number 11. Here, we can fit this inside the center here, and this will fit inside this area here. Now, I could have did this any way. I could have put 2992 this way and did it the other way. There's both ways to do it. How come I didn't put this over here? I can't, because the numbers are less over here. So I couldn't put it any other way. So the design had to come out this way. I'm going to see if there's another design. Let me look up number 5. Hold on a second. F-I-V-E. No, nothing. Hold on a second. See the way the world looks like it's an egg? How much longer is it this way than it is this way? This looks like twice the amount. Okay, it's not working for some reason. I might have too many windows open. I'm going to close some windows. I hope I don't lose anybody. I took away the Last Supper. Okay, so let's see if I can find this piece here. Okay, I'm looking for, no, it's still not finding what I want. So for some reason, please wait. Everything's, yes, I'm going to cancel it. I'm going to cancel that. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, see that little circle thing there? It's just not working. So we're going to take that off. I'm going to look back. I have to go to my friends. It's always good to see you. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. Well, okay, what is Brighton? What is Brighton? Where you put your fingers together? Tell me something. What do you mean when you put your fingers together? Get 11 and 55. 11 and 55. 5 times 11 is 55. 1 and 1 is 2. Website. Get 11 and 55. You have to explain that. 11 and 55. 11. I have another one. Are you talking about in this design here? Wow. Why is that doing that? This is not good. Oh, this is not responding. Wow. Something just happened to my computer. I lost a lot of stuff. Everything's resetting. I don't even know if you're still there. Is anybody still there? Yes. Okay. Website T. Okay. I'm really confused. Get 11 and 55. Website T. Please explain further. Anyway, so that's it for that design. And I was going to, we also have it in this over here. 1 and 9, 2 and 8, the cycle of the moon, 82. And then the center of that is 55. Your liberty is 55. 46 is on the outside. How do we create 46? Number 23, and there's words that total. There's different words that total different numeric values, but the letter combinations are unique. Like in the word key, the K is the 11th letter. The E is the 5th letter. 25, the 25th letter, is the Y, and that word is key. There's other words. Let's do this. Type too fast on phone. Sorry. Oh, no, that's okay. Don't worry. Oh, yes. 11, Levette 11. Yes. In Brighton. What do you mean in Brighton? Is that where she lives? I got a black chip, 100. Black chip, player 21, 100. So you got 100 on the line. You're playing 21. So you got a cube. You add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals 21. You add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It adds up to 15. You add up 1, 2, 3, 4. It adds up to 10. You have 1, 2, 3. It adds up to 6. So it goes 6, 10, which is 6 and 1. So you have 6, 10, 15, 21. And if you look at it, we're going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to write this down. Write this down. 1 is 1. 1, 2 equals 3. 1, 2, 3 equals 6. The laws of the earth, 613 laws. 1, 2, 3, 4 equals to 10 equals to 1. All zeros equals 6 equals to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals to 15 equals to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals to 21 equals to 3. 1, 3, 6, 1, 6, 3. And that is the number code added. You go to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is 28, is 1. Then you go to 9, is 36, is 9. And then you go add up the 10. This is 8, becomes 9. And then, 8. When you add up to 8, it becomes 28. It becomes, you add up to 7, it becomes 28. You add up to 8, it becomes 36. You add up to 9, 8 is 36, and 9 is 45. So you have 9, 9. Jupiter. Now, what's special about this is that L3, O6, V4, E5. What does that spell? Love. That's right. It spells love. Just pretty funny the way it is. 6 and 5, 11. 3 and 4, 7. 7 come 11. This is your cycle of numbers 1 through 9. And then 10 would be back again to 1991. The cycle of the spirit of the moon, the only one in first place. It's all about you. It's all about you. And it's all about me. It's all about all of us individually choosing. God has something with all of us, but this God and not this God. 26:11. Cycle of the moon must repeat itself as 2 and 8. 2 times 6 equals 3. 2 plus 6 equals 8. And now we have the gold. How did I do that? 2 times 6, 12. 1 and 2 is 3. So I jumped right over it. We can go back to Merry Christmas, the Santa Claus. What is the clause that we have with Santa that we celebrate Christmas? We have mass. Is it mass with one S or two S's? 33 is mass with two S's. It's 19 equals 52 Earth. Christ is 77. 77 and 77 equals 55. 7 and 7 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. 7 and 7 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. A 1-for-1 exchange. Get 55. 7 times 6 equals 42. 7 plus 6 equals 13. 13 and 42 equals 55. Put them together in a prayer. You know what they say, stay alive, drive 55. We're going to be going to nearing the end of this video. I'm tired tonight. It's also 9:49. I think we've been here for an hour and 12 minutes. Neptune, 14 plus 5 plus 16 plus 20 plus 21. This meaning 1. 1 point birth. A 1 point birth, meaning born into 1. There's a 2 point birth, 2. 1, 2. It's epic. 2, 1. Right here. TU for 2, meaning you in French. Un, meaning 1 in French. Ne, meaning birth. Pen, I'm not really sure what you can do with that, but 1 point. 14 and 5. This should total 95. 19, 40, 60, 76, 81, 91, 95. Einstein, 5 plus 9 plus 14 plus 39 plus 14 plus 14. Why I did it like this is the same as this. ST is in the center, 39. EIN equals 28. EIN equals 28. NEP, 14, 19, 29. 14 and 5, 19. 14 and 5, 19. Petun, I have to look up what that means. I don't remember what that means. 16, well, we have 38, and we're missing 57. 57, 67, 77, 86, 95. 14, 19, 29, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 76, 86, 90, 95. I-95. 95, 28 and 28, 56, 66, 76, 86, and 9, 95. 1776. Two times, 888. 3 times, 592. 4 times, 444. I want my calculator. 1776 divided by 5 equals to 355.2. Electric Company, Earth, Liberty, Freedom, Beta Creation through Mars. 1776 divided by 6 equals 296. Rotation and Venus birth. 1776 divided by 7 equals only a partial number, electric company. And going by 7, okay, 714285. Anything divided by 7 will always have 8 divided by 7 equals 428,571. 5 divided by 7 equals 428,571. So everything divided by 7, there's a whole sequence. There's packages that go with certain numbers. They all go into little packages. So 5 and 7 are not included because they're partials. Now we have 8. 1776 divided by 8 equals to 222. And then 1776 divided by 9 equals to, again, a partial, birth of the pigs, the gateway, the spirit. We're going to keep that out. So 5, 7, and 9 are not included in this. 7 times 5 is 35. 7 plus 5 is 12. 35 and 12 equals 47. That is your time. That is your Jesus. 3 and 8. Your moon is your gold. Times 9. 47 times 9. 423, and that's your vibration. Divided by 3 equals to 141. Birth in the sun rotation. Divided by 3 equals to 47 again. So now we have this over here. Now we're going to add it up. 8 and 6, 14. And 4 is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 1 times 76 is 24. Now we're going to add it up. 8, 12, 13, 14, 14 and 8, 22, and 6, 28. 2, 7 and 2, 9, and 7 is 16, and 9, 25, and 4, 29, and 9, 38. 7 and 8, 15, and 9, 24, 28. 28 and 9 is 37, 38, 39. 6 and 8, 14, 15, 16, 26, 28, 28. 7, 15, 15, 9, 24, 28, 29, 30, 39. 7 and 8, 15, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28, 39, 28. 28, 39, 28. Relativity. 19, 57, 19. Neptune in control of the moon through the cycle of the skies of Saturn in 1776. Mirror dates stick. Can you elaborate? And I'm going to the kitchen for a minute to get a glass of water. Is that what it's going to be? To get a glass of water. My eyes are burning. Okay, just give me a minute. Let me get a glass of tea. In fact, I changed my mind. I want to have a cup of tea. You have a cup of tea? Just give me a second. Everybody take a break, please. The tea is warming up, and we still have Miss Mew. Hey, Miss Mew. Hey, Miss Mew, you doing good, eh? Miss Mew. Miss Mew. Where am I? Where am I? Okay, hold on, hold on. Wow, you were able to get out and roller skate. They don't even want us to be more than 2 in a house where we are. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Yes, beautiful kitty. How you doing, kitty? We have an appointment to cut her hair. I did her hair. Her hair grows so fast. I have an appointment to cut her hair April 6th, 2021. So we did that bit on Einstein. We were talking about the Père Noël. Does anybody know what the Père Noël is? Père means father. Noel means Christmas. But in English, they call it Santa Claus. Father Christmas. Noel, okay, can also be looked at voyelle, meaning the vowel or the vows of the Father. Then there's the 12 days of Christmas. 12 is the gateway between the 7th gate and the 8th gate, which is actually, if you look at the deck of cards, the difference in the deck of cards. And it seems like, yes, I go over things every single night. You'll go over the same thing because all we do is, it's like a puzzle. The next night you have the same puzzle, same pieces you did last night, but you put one more piece in. So it's like you're looking. So the 7 shows you this. In the 7, it shows you 1. In the 8, it shows you 2. It shows you the reflection. Yet the 8 card is made up of 5 and 3. The 7 card is made up of 5 and 2. 5 and 2, Earth, Electric Company, any craps. Any craps, calling of 1 and 2, 1 and 1, and the sun. Yo, 7 come 11. This is what they're telling us in this. My tea is ready. Give me a minute. Silent in the night. Hey, honey bunny. Hey, honey bunny. Usually cats go away. They go on their own. This one's always on my desk, always next to me. She's a good girl. We call her Love. Hey, Love. How you doing, Love? Okay. I hope the tea is not too hot. I know the I put honey in it, and it's so we saw what 1776 is. Just ironic how those numbers come together, and where in the world did I come up with that? How in the world did I find that? You know what I'm saying? How in the world did I find that? Just play with things. Just keep playing the art. See, these two are exactly the same. They should repel each other. These two are opposites. They should fit in with each other. You notice there's 2 corners and they don't count anything else in these cards. Let me put these cards away. The 12 days of Christmas. Christ mess. Isn't it funny, ironic, that Christ's number is 77? Christ 77, Mass 33, 7 and 3, 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. 7 plus 3 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. Since if they both equal 10 and all zeros equal 6 because of the half-life, it now equals back to 77 again. Command and create. 7 and 7 equals 14, 1 and 4 equals 5. 3 and 3 equals 6. 7 by 7, hold on a second. 7 by 7 is 49. 4 plus 9 is 13 equals to 4. 3 by 3 is 9, 49. 4 and 9 is 13 equals to 4. 5 and 6 is 11 equals to 2. 42 and 24 come together right here because of the numbers of Christmas. 49 is another way of saying 47, another way of saying Jesus. 94 divided by 2 is 47. 49, 7 by 7 is 49. You divide this in half, it becomes 24.5. I can tell you what it means, but it's a whole big calculation. This will tell you birth in the sun. 41. Grover Cleveland on the pole. Grover Cleveland and DJ Trump. So we're coming to the end of the video. This is really what I wanted to put out. I was going to do the video on time, which I might leave that for tomorrow or Saturday. The reason I want to rewrite it all before I even start the video. If there was something in here that you didn't understand, I see 70, 17, 76 all over. Of course, it just keeps repeating. You have to accept everything that's going on so they can get another, what do you call it? Is it a code or more information? There's only incoming here if they see the system that they create is working, and then everything gets altered. And everything has been speeded up because of the internet. They're getting more likes, more happiness, more surveys. We're agreeing more often. Anyways, I don't want to get into this part with judgment. Black and white. My tea is leaking, and I have to put it somewhere. Okay, I found the place. Oh, I've got ashes. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. It's very funny. Ashes are very funny. Ashes are very funny. H's are very funny. Ashes from fire. So we get ashes. In French, so let me wipe this up. In French, the H is ash. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Well, ash and dust is, from ash you get dust. Fiery dust. It's oat tea. It's oat tea. And whether it's good or it's not good, a lot of times, whether things are good or not good, I'll just say it's good. I wanted to just mention, let's see, Père Noël, Christmas, the Santa Claus, Old Saint Nick, Nicholas, Colas. I don't know. I'm just nigh, in something. Reindeer. To reign means to take hold of the reins, to be the queen. The rein is in the queen's hand. The queen is in the Q. The Q is created from number 52, which is the numeric value for Earth. As well, Mars and Earth have something in common, and it's number 25, because Mars is the numeric value for quarter time, and Earth is the numeric value for quarter. Mars is number 51 or 15 to a short count, and 15 is 1/4 of the 60-second clock. And Earth, number 25, well, that stands for 1/4. Together creates 40 for the word blue. I'm not really sure where I should go with this. Reindeer, Rudolph, we all know that Santa Claus has all Starbucks, and then all of a sudden they created Starbucks. McDonald's, 1 times 3, 1 plus 3, which creates 3 and 4, will create the most of the letters of the word McD. 1 times 3, 1 and 3 is the letter M. 1 plus 3 equals D. 1 times 3 equals 3, so you have M, C, D. McD is what they say. Arnold, I don't know if I want to go any further with that. Donald is who's McDonald. I don't know, MasterCard. We're not going to get into that. 12 Days of Christmas, we probably should go over that. I wanted to go over the cycle of time. I was talking about this at one point, where the 9 as actually 9 around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 9, 6, 6. And then this one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9, 6, 6, 5. And this one will be 1, 2, 3. And then this one will be 1, 2, 3. Hold on a second. Did I count the center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5 and 1. 6, 3 and 1. And this is 3 and 1. And then this one over here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1. 1 and 5. And this one here is 3 and 1. And then this one here is 3 and 1. So this would be 4, 4, 4, 4, 6, 6. So it'll be 9, 6, 6, 6, 4, 4, 6, 4, 4. And that means what dots are not reused. So in all of this, we have 16. Maybe it's the sweet 16, encompassed by 66. 12 and 12 is 24. 33 and 8 equaling to 41. 3 and 3 is 6. 6 and 8 is the planet house. 9 and 8 is the birth. H and I, the birth in the heavens. So that's just something real quick that I did. I'm going to do a short piece on Monopoly. We all think that Monopoly right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We all think that Monopoly is 40 to go around, right? But it's not true because the corners are that size. So all of a sudden you need to be this size and the properties are like this. So you have 4, 2, 2, 2, 2. Let me do 1/4 of the board. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And here is the train track. So we're only going to count this area over here in Monopoly. So you'll have one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The moon. 1, 2, 3. G7. U3. N5. So you have 7, 12, you have 15, and then you have 8, then you have 8, and then you have 4. 12 and 8, 20, 35 times 4 equals 140. Now you have to do the trains, and that'll be, and anyways, the whole Monopoly board designed this way will be 13, 4 here, 2 here, and then 9, and then 4 here. 9 and 4 is 13. 9 and 4 is 13. So it's 13 by 13, 169 of these blocks. As well, it's 168 hours in a week, plus the one that divides everything. This one block that divides the whole board. And here's all your trains. Union Jack, Harry Potter, and how the train passes through. Anyways, that's it. I'm done. I'm tired. I want to thank you for being here. Please comment and let me know what you thought about everything that I did. On here, I went over EMARS for Mr. because it's the letter M and the letter R. The A sound is before, the E is before, so I have EMARS. And then for Mrs., I have the full word of Mars. And when I look at it, it says seafood. Earth is 1221. Mars is 1661. I don't remember why. I have to remember why. Don't remember why. The asteroid belt is... Oh, somebody told me these numbers. Somebody told me these numbers. I wrote them down. I don't remember where it's from. And I'm a little upset. There was a video at the beginning of the week. I think it's all about, in the video, all about me. Messer told me something. I wrote that down in the last video. In a prior video, somebody asked me to watch something, and I said, yes, I will, and I had lost it. Just like now, Levette, Get 11 and 55 website. T is Levette, and I'm tired, and I do my own thing, and I don't take enough time out to look at others' videos, which I should, because I'm not the only one that has the capability. We all have the capability of doing exactly what I'm doing in their own way. And together, we can open that portal to whatever it is. The portal to what? To a story. Doesn't matter if it's real or not, because it's real according to the numbers. It's real according to we live on planet Earth. I don't care if Earth is real or not real. We live on planet Earth. They say there's a devil. Let's say the devil lived. They say what is, it's in books. As long as you've seen it somewhere else, they can never take you for crazy. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. If you have something to say, please say it now. Jupiter 2442, Cat and Time 5959 come together. Venus 88. 88 is for purple, and 88 is for Pegasus. And 88 is for the divided skies. And cheers to everybody. Don't be shy. There are 6 people here right now. Please say something. You're welcome. I wish I can get in my car and go around and visit people, or jump in a plane and sit down and take this one step further. For those of you who haven't watched my videos in the past years, I'd like you to go ahead and look at the description of what I wrote in my description. If you noticed, it'll say 5781. 1, 2, 3 times 47 is the end of time, starting at 77 times 75 and ending in 47 times 1, 2, 3. And these are all numbers that were given to all of us. We all use it in different ways. Michael Jackson, ABC. 47 is time of Jesus. 77, 57, 15. 57, 75 is because 77, 7 and 7 is 14, 1 and 4 is 5. In between 2 5s equals to 555. You multiplied it, 5 by 5 by 5 is 125. 51 Earth, 25. 51 Mars, 25 Earth. 52 and 51 equals to 103 Mercury. All zeros equal 6, the 613 laws of Moses. So I just pick and put pieces together of what already was created. Yes, just ask me, Stick. Just ask me anything and I'll be specific with the answers. I'll be more direct to be able to explain each and every item, how I figure things out. Whether it's on the calculator, there's a whole bunch of things on the calculator. In roulette, and 7 is 1 correct, and 7 is 1 correct, and 7 is 1. What does that mean? Wait, whoa. DNA, 7 is 1 correct. The moon, 7, 1 moon, 1 passage. There's one way in and no ways out. There's only one way out. We leave the body to dust and we go pick up something else and do something else. Do we get to choose? We chose to come here. You chose to come here. But they wiped your memory of the other world, or they blocked it. It's somewhere inside of you. Because imagine if you knew there was another world out there, what would it do to your mental being on this planet? And 7 is 1 correct. Well, I actually said 7 and 1 will create the gateway. And just the word gate, G8, you don't even have to write 8. You just write G8 and you have gate. 8 is one of the words. 8 is a very special number in French as well as in English. One of the things is they always say to create 80, you need 4 times 20 to create the 80. And when you say 80, it's not like any of the other words. In the word 60, you have to add on the TY. But in the word 80, you already have the T. You only have to add on the Y. So that's the difference with that. And in French, number 81 is the only one. It's the only number that does not say ET in it. When you say 81, it says 81. When you say 82, it says 82. In all other ones, you say 20, you're always using ET to connect the singular 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When you say 91, you say 91. Also, in 80 and 90, you're not using the ET. In 70, okay, you're not using the ET. In 70, 80, and 90, you do not use the ET. In the 70s and 90s, you use 10 through 19, as in all other numbers, you're using 1 through 9. In the 80s, you're using 1 through 9 as well, but you're not using the ET to bring the two letters together, and that's in the French language. I like to do it in French and in English. And see the blue mark there? That's because she was operated. I don't know why they leave the blue mark. Hey, kitty. Sitting there waiting for me to pat you? There she is, all sprawled out. She's very calm, very relaxed, no rush. Deep thought. Your deep thought, my deep thought, or the entire thing is a deep thought. I think it's called micro breaking things apart. Even when you look at the keyboard, the 7 goes with and, the 8 goes with the star, the 9 and 0 go with the brackets, 3 goes for the pound key, 2 goes at the @ sign, and the 1 is the exclamation point. When you go to the bank machine, and I did this in the last video, but I'm never sure if the same people are here, same persons. In the bank machine, Q and Z are on the 1 key. Q is the 17th letter. Z is the 26th letter. Equals to 8, equals to 8, and 3 equals to 8 and 7. 8 and 8 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7, 7 and 3 is 10, becomes 1. All zeros, because it was a 10 and it hit a 0, it becomes a 7, it becomes 77, it now becomes Christ. 77 for Christ. And there's other words that add up to 77. You have to look it up. I have to find it. Just give me a second, okay? Kabbalah, Hebrew word calculator. I'm just trying to see it. Gematria. I'm just trying to look at the what is gematria? What is gematria? It can unlock a hidden code to the universe. See the, can you, I'm not sure if you can see the screen. Oh man, I'm tired. See in here, we have the Y. If we take away the Y, we have the hexagon. Then this will create the Jewish star. And then the same thing for this. You see, I'm not the only one doing these things. There's many others. There's many others doing the same thing as I am, just a different way. Gematria word calculator, gematria. I'm not really sure which one to use. Is this it? Jesus. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, this is the one. You see, I put in Jesus. Okay, and we have Jesus English gematria, simple gematria, results by Jewish gematria. 74 is Jesus. 186, Raymond Christ. Find the zodiac, and there's all kinds of stuff in here. But I'm looking for the one with single words. God's Son, Messiah. Here, why don't we do here? Mr. Tackpans. Mr. Tackpans. Lord of Light, baby, comes from God, day, Neuralink. Where's the short count? Mr. Tackpans. I'm looking for the single digit count. 13, 18, 20. Okay. 105. 105, the hand of God. Now we're going to take away the mister. And then we're going to calculate it again. And it becomes 74. Tack pans. And this word comes from snap cat, the turtle and the cat. C-pan. So I got 74, 444, 295. And then there's all this, and it comes from, I can put the link in there where I got this from. I can put both links in there. Copy. Hold on a second. Paste. And then there's someplace I didn't go yet. I didn't go to my Discord page. I'm not really sure how to get in there right now. There's also a gematria calculator. And that's it. Tired. Tesla said 369 are the keys. So let's see. Is it the Florida keys? Time for bed. Let's do this. 3 times 1. 3 times 4. 3 times 7. 1 month, February. 28 times 3. And then 29 times 1. 84 Pluto. 194, 104, 113. For 3 times 4. 3 times 4 months, 30 days. 30 times 3 equals to 90. That is the birth, 96 in rotation. Plus 30 in the 4th year is 120. Add 1 to 15, and that would be 120. Mars and the game of pool. 3 times 7. Okay, 7 months of 31 days. Equals 93. The skies of Saturn. Plus 31 equals 124. The bad cat. Skies of Saturn. Dividing of the 7th gate. This number over here is the red ball in pool. It can also be seen as 23 beta creation, the birth, the cycle through Pluto, the birth in rotation, the skies of Saturn. 3, 3, 3, 3 by 1, 3 by 4, 12. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 by 7, 21. 2 and 1, 3. 3 little pigs. The sausage, lynx, sky lynx, and the bacon, paddles, power. Start up your heart. 3 times 2, 5 or 8. 3 times 2 equals 6. 3 by 5 equals 15. 3 by 8 equals 24. The letters are F, O, X. And 2 plus 4, 6. 1 plus 5, 6. 6, 6, 6. 3 times 3, 6, 9. 3 times 3 is 9I. 3 by 6 is 18R. 3 by 9 equals 27. When a big red sun, 2 plus 7 is 9. 999. 333, 666, 999. So if we were working on pi, all we would have is 369. 9 times 6, 54. Times 3 equals 162. 216. The diameter of the moon. The cube. God. Cycle of the game. 1,440 minutes in a day times 1.5 is 2160. 1,440 minutes in a day times 5.5 equals 7920. Diameter of the Earth, diameter of the moon. The difference is 4. 4 times 1440, 5760. Hebrew time, time 0. Year 2000. And there's another calculation in here also that gives us this same calculation, 12,960. I don't remember where that came from, but that's the half of the Mayan count. And 12 becomes 3,960. But anyways, Raphael 7286, the constellation of Pegasus. In the end, the Indians, we have to stand up for the Indians. In the ends, Indians, we must stand up for the Indians. How do you stand up when our own, I can't even say this, I can't even say what's this planet, what's happening. It's just a ridiculous planet. It's just ridiculous. And I went over this the other day. Every time I look at that, I go, the tooth is in me. I go, yeah, the tooth is in me. It's just sick. It's crazy. It's a crazy planet we live on. It's just, it's control the chaos. And the chaos is already in control of their own. And I didn't want to come out here on a YouTube and do this. I would maybe speak a little bit more openly somewhere else, but not here. I don't want to ruin my channel by getting off and getting into life. Right now, we have to speak about getting the truth out there and how to open the truth without going against the system. We need to do it pure, without getting into a battle or a war or getting a channel taken away, something like that. Because honestly, fare, you always have to pay the fare. You get on a bus, you pay the fare. Nothing is fair. Fair what? There's nothing fair. Anyways, we have my fair lady over here, and it's time for sleep, right? Time for bed? Okay, is there any questions out there? Is there anything you want me to look at? Anything you want me to study? You want to look at the $20 bill? I did the $20 bill. I'll just do it real quick. $20 bill is 2 battleships. We'll go over it real quick. I just want to see if we can get this in there. Let me see this. Yeah. Two battleships. At the same time, depending what the light is like, you can see other things in it too. Anyways, and if you hold up a light to this little thing here, if you hold the light up to it, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it'll say 20 on it at a distance. Good night, everybody. Ask me a question, R and I. Then there are observers happening. Then there are observers. Then there are the observers of the happenings. Absolutely, if we see it the same way. We cannot say any other words. Have a good night. I know you're on. Animals are lucky. Animals are lucky. Thank you for watching this video. Say good night. Okay. Look at the Saturn launch vehicle thing. What thing? And tell me they switched this from analog to digital. I'm not really sure where you're going with that. Where is this? Send me a link, please. And I got to go to bed 4 nights in a row doing this, and I'm getting up early in the morning. I'm a little sick in my stomach right now. Searching and looking, and it's grinding. It's almost like there's a flow. It goes out of me into the other side, another world, and it comes all the way around and back into me. And I'm nauseous right now, and I'm going to bed. Remember the DC link. Absolutely, the DC link. 3 and 4 is everything. 3 and 4. 3 and 4. 43. The reverse of 43 in 2 letters. Oh, and 43, right. 17, right. You just, right. Absolutely. Where was that? Where was that? Instead of Oz, the Q and the Z, that is 88, is also number 43, because 27th letter, Q17, Z26 equals 43. Minus 17 from 26 is I9, and the O and Z for Oz, which looks like 20, Oz, 2020, Oz, is 15 and 26, 41. DNA life in the sun, 41 and 43. 84, the son of Pluto. Anyways, tell me more about the DC link. Tell me more about and what are the implications? Implications for what? Please write to me. I want to look at the Saturn launch vehicle thing when they switch. Tell me about that. And here's my email if you don't want to talk online, and I'll be glad to get back with you. Thank you for watching this video. Mirrors. So we can end it. I'm confused. I can't think. Mirrors. Yes. Mirrors. Look, see, when I take out this hand and I put it on this side of my face, on the screen, it's the left side. When I hold up my book, everything is backwards. I mean, everything is backwards to me. It shows it me backwards. Good night. Good night. And thank you for your time, for our strength.